Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into some Grand Voyage Level 2 over here at Loguetown against Monkey D. Luffy as one of the newest challenges to arrive in the Grand Voyage context, and try and have a little bit of fun with the game mode. Now, I did put out a video where I was kind of ranting about Level 5, but taking on Level 2, Level 3, it's not overly as challenging as Level 5, it's less restrictive, and you can actually have some fun with the content. So that was the team, those are the supports, let's dive on in. Now, to get Level 2 done, you can literally bring anything you like, but striker characters get cooldowns at the start of the quest. On top of that, they also get a full border orbs, as well as getting those orbs locked. Now, there's a bunch of paralysis in this content as well, so bringing Nami actually works really, really nicely, but Uta, she's another really, really good unit. You can get around special reverse with her as well, and you can do some pretty fun stuff with the two of them. On turn 1, I'm actually just going to use the Nami special. There's paralysis on stage 4, so we just get all of our specials back anyway, and it all works out pretty hunky-dory. On stage 1, the enemy in the back does a lot of damage, so if you don't kill him, you're going to be in for a rough time, but Nami paralyzes for 3 turns. We have the burn ability of Ace Yamato. It's not essential, it's not like a must-have, but the chain boundary they give with their swap, it definitely helps out a lot as well. So mono strikers are actually in a really good spot at the moment, and building out this team was actually a lot of fun. I wanted to bring a couple characters to chat about as well, like Tesoro, level limit break 5, 6+ Tesoro is an absolute demon for this particular fight, and obviously Smoker as well. There's a lot of level 4 teams that don't actually need Smoker, but he's essential for level 5, as there's only one other Smoker that's a quick striker, and that is Smoker Tashigi. And honestly, just use Legend Smoker. Legend Smoker's been out for so damn long that most people should have him anyway. On stage 2 against Buggy, Carpagee, and the Lion Dude, they give you 1 turn of Slot Bind, 4 turns of Despair, and 4 turns of Burn. At level 5, this goes up way higher, but Shirahoshi Mancherry V2 are a perfect unit for this particular stage. V2 Whitebeard, the Quickbeard, he's the intended unit to use here, but Shirahoshi Mancherry V2 is another exceptional character to do so, because they give you a massive heal, so you can heal back from turn 1, and the upside to level 2 to 4 is you don't have a time restraint, you don't have to do it within a certain amount of turns, so you can just sort of take your time, take a few shots if you need to, stall a little bit to get specials back, all that fun stuff, just like back in the day when forests were such a prevalent challenge mode for the actual game. But using Shirahoshi Mancherry here works incredibly well. We had the swap of Ace Yamato to give us chain boundary, and as you guys can see, we didn't have too many troubles killing both Carpagee and Buggy. Now, ideally, you just want to kill Buggy on turn 1, and then if you have to take 3 turns here, don't stress if you do. You have plenty of HP. I'm using the Tesoro ship, but you can use any other ship you really, really want. I'm just bringing the Tesoro ship because at the final stage, you get G-Orbs, and it's just really funny actually having those G-Orbs at a 2 times multiplier with a ship that actually encourages that. So it's pretty funny to see that. Plus, Rainbow Orbs are also very, very good under the ship, and it works great there. Now, on stage 3 against Nami and Usopp, they have a 1-turn barrier for block orbs and tap timing, and then a bunch of mobs in the back. Now, this is where Tesoro is he's built for the next 2 stages. Not only does he take care of this stage, but he gives you a chain lock to carry into the next, and honestly, replacing him was actually quite a challenge, or is going to be quite a challenge for most teams. You definitely can do it with stuff like Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo, Shanks Crew, all that kind of stuff, but utilizing him on this stage is just, it makes life so much easier. He gives you 3 turns of a chain lock, 4 turns if you're using the Tesoro ship like myself, at level 12 with mods, but then we're going to use the Ace Yamato special here as well. Ace Yamato have the support of Whitey Bay, which allows us to get a barrier removal, so we can just easily take that stage down. Plus, you can keep those orbs on your top and bottom row, but ideally, you want to get rid of them on this stage against Sanji. Sanji's going to give your middle row unfavorable slots, and your top and bottom super block. So again, screams Tesoro. He also gives you a chain boundary later on. If you're below a certain chain or above a certain chain, you lose a lot of damage. So again, Tesoro, he's so good here. But we're going to use Smoker on this stage. Smoker's going to be an orb booster for, attack booster for quick. On the final stage, you actually can't use an attack boost, except for Uta, because her her song buff, doesn't actually count as an attack boost. But you do want to get around attack down, you do want to get around burn, and having the 5-turn immunity that Smoker can provide is actually really, really nice to have. Now, ideally, like I said, you can hang on to the orbs, but on the final stage, quick orbs are going to be treated as unfavorable. So ideally, you probably want to get rid of that quick orb. Keeping the rainbow orbs, however, works very, very nicely, as the ship's giving them a huge buff. The The 2 times multiplier is awesome as well. Nami's super class too, by the way, got rid of that threshold, which is awesome because we have a Yamato on the team, and it all works out pretty hunky-dory from there. On the final stage, I have a chain boost of the support Dofi onto Zoro. We're going to use our Uta special here. That's going to give us an attack and an orb boost. It's not going to trigger the interrupt because it's the song buff, and then we can actually get a chain boundary with the swap of Ace and Yamato. We just want to basically take out Zoro on the first turn. Very simply, he sort of just dies. And then we can just sort of funnel all that damage into Luffy. Now, Luffy has a damage limiter, and quick orbs are drastically nerfed. But as you can see, we have plenty of damage with this team thanks to the Uta, Cerebral hitters, and Striker hitters being the entire team. So it all works out pretty nice. Plus, we're getting Chain Boundary every time we swap with Ace Yamato as well. And then on the second turn, we can use Nami to get base stats and a chain boost. And it's all fun from here. We do have G slots for the next 2 stages as well. However, with the Tesoro ship, you can actually get a bit more damage with the G slots. It's around a 2 times multiplying ship with G orbs. So with the immunity to attack down and burn as well, you don't have to worry about like the burn you get inflicted. Sorry, the attack down you get inflicted on stage 2 on the second turn of the Luffy stage. And then you don't have to worry about the burn on stage 3. And you can just basically kill over these turns, even through the silence. So, Nami getting it done once again. She's fantastic. And obviously, with Strikers being encouraged for this content, she is a go-to for most players. But that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.